There's going to be great starvation. A lot of people are going to starve. And that means a lot of people are going to die because of starvation. And we need to prepare. We need to prepare. There are videos that I've done as well about preparedness, how to prepare for what's coming. And we've said that people need. Good day. My name is Pastor Thierry Emmanuel, and I've got another word for you. I've been prophesying for some time now that we are going to see global famine, we're going to see hunger, we're going to see food lines, we're going to see drought in some parts of the world. And then the Lord has been reiterating that, He's been repeating that. And recently on the 24th of April, 2026, this year, He just gave me a one-liner. He said, great starvation is coming. Great starvation is coming. So once again, we need to prepare. Great starvation is coming. That's what the Lord is saying. There's going to be mass starvation. There's going to be great starvation. A lot of people are going to starve. And that means a lot of people are going to die because of starvation. And we need to prepare. We need to prepare. There are videos that I've done as well about preparedness, how to prepare for what's coming. And we've said that people need to start their own vegetable patches. They need to make sure that they have food in their pantries. And the way to do that would be to go out to the shops and then start bulk buying certain goods. You need to avoid panic buying because closer to the time, the shelves are going to be empty. A lot of people are going to just snap up those products that you're looking for as well. So there's going to be a lot of competition for certain goods. And as a result, you need to make sure that you're starting now. So once again, this is a warning. This is not the mercy of God. God telling you start now. Start preparing now. So make sure that you get rice and whatever it is that you eat, samp, noodles, whatever starches that you need. You get soups, you get whatever food that you eat. Go out and get your dry goods and make sure that you store them away and make sure that you are prepared. Amen. It's very important that you do that. So a lot of people are not prepared for what's coming. And the Lord keeps now repeating this. That means this is coming. This is confirmed. This will not change. We can't pray this away. Please make sure that you prepare. Like I said, I've already said that people need to start their own vegetable patches. If you've got a bit of yard space, make sure that you're growing your own food there. If you don't have yard space, go online and find out what it is that you can do. There are ideas that people have about growing their own food in small spaces where you can use, for example, pots that are used for pot plants that you can use on your little veranda or patio or wherever else. Amen. So please make sure that you are preparing and making sure that you've got enough food, you've got enough water, you've got enough things. Please look out for our videos. I've got a video on physical preparedness that gets into things like that. Look out for it and make sure that you prepare accordingly. Go online. There are many different places where you can find videos of people who are preparing for what's coming, and then they go at length. It's not something that I specialize in, but there are people who specialize in preparedness, emergency preparedness, crisis preparedness. Make sure that you prepare. So mass starvation is coming, great starvation is coming. To escape that, make sure that you prepare. Glory be to God. God bless you.
First thing first, place your faith and belief in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ to be saved. Place your faith in Him, y'all. It is not by any works, lest no man should boast, but it is all in faith. It is a gift from God. We are saved by grace through faith in Jesus Christ. Amen. Now, with that being said, I know each and every one of us have our eyes on the Lord and we're waiting for Him. We are waiting. We are being patient. We see the signs. We see the prophecies that He told us to look out for. Everything is happening, y'all. Everything worldwide, everything with these nations, everything with these prices, everything for the tribulation is set up. The alien disclosure is on its way. There's just so much going on. It's if you don't see it now, you're not trying to see it. There's just so much happening right now that if you don't see these things, you aren't trying to see it. You are trying to stay blind. It is so hard not to see this prophecy taking place, especially when all these people are coming out and speaking about it, y'all. People are having dreams about these prophecies, y'all. People are having dreams about the alien disclosure. People are having dreams about the rapture. It's like every night, many people are having these type of dreams, y'all. We got to wake up. He's coming, y'all. He's coming. And for the people who stay in church, who be going to churches or whatever, who aren't preaching about these things, because our churches, these churches out here, don't preach about end times. Those Christians, those type of Christians, this is my message to y'all. As believers, as followers of Christ, when we are walking in our faith, we should, because y'all are big on commandments, y'all are big on being obedient to Jesus, yet you don't want to tell people that he's coming. You don't want to warn people before the sword comes and hits. Have y'all read Ezekiel? I'm not coming at anybody, but iron sharpens iron. And in this given moment, y'all, we have a few seconds until we leave. I'm telling you this right now. I feel it in my spirit, heavier than ever, y'all. I feel it heavier than ever that the Lord is genuinely on his way. And he's been on his way, y'all. His promises, they never fail. You know, his words never fall flat. He is coming, y'all. He is coming. Stay faithful. Keep enduring, everybody. Keep enduring. Now, my point of this video was to share 2 dreams that correlated so well through me and my girl. And I know for a fact it is the Lord giving hints that he is coming soon. So I'm gonna first tell you my dream. The first dream I had, and this was months ago. Mind you, this is months ago I had this dream. It was me, and it was like a bunch of other people. It felt like at the end of football practice, how we do these runs. You know, you run back and forth. It's like suicides or something like that, right? But it's long distance. And I remember it was like 100 people. It was hundreds of people in a row. And we were running there and then running back. We was on grass. It felt like at the end of football practice, like I said. And I'm running, I'm sprinting so hard. And I have countless dreams like that too, by the way. But I was sprinting and we were all racing. It was a good time. There was vibes, you know, we was laughing or whatever. And next thing you know, everything changes instantly. And I end up at like you know, in baseball, you have the fence and they bat, but the players stand behind the fence. I ended up behind the fence, and it was only me and like 5 other people. And so in the dream, it felt like, wow, this is the amount that finished. This is it. I believe it has to do with the rapture, 1000%. And there was a coach. I couldn't see his face, but there was a coach, a figure, who was in front of all of us. And it seemed like he was about to give us some type of speech or whatnot. But I remember the feeling of just like, wow, this is all that finished. It was about 10 to 15 people out of like 200 people. And I'm like, this is how many that finished? And I just knew, and I had this feeling, this sure feeling that I'm done. Like the race is finished. Now, mind you, I had that dream months ago, so long ago. But recently my girl just had a dream, and her dream went like this. Recently, you know, times have been a little more rough. I've been having to grind, and just like everybody else, I'm pretty sure in this day and age, everybody's grinding, working really hard, and bills and responsibilities is trying to really stress us out. The things of this world is trying to stress us out, but don't focus on it too hard, y'all. Focus on God. Either way, in the dream, we were kind of going through what we're going through currently, figuring stuff out. It had the same vibe. It had the same feelings, she said. She had the same type of feelings, the same type of motives. It was like a normal day. It was like a regular day, but a lot of hustling, a lot of getting things done, I should say, right? Very vivid dream she had. And out of nowhere, she just teleported instantly, right? And she was at some type of baseball field. All these people around her were cheering. They were all cheering for her, clapping for her. And it was us. It was both of us. So we both appeared on some type of baseball field. And people are like clapping and just like applauding us and, you know, just being very joyful and cheerful towards us. And we were sitting there in shock. We were just shocked. Now, in my spirit, the first thing that hit me when she told me this is my baseball dream that I had, finishing the race. She just had this dream, like I believe 2 nights ago, y'all. On top of all the other dreams and all the other things the Lord has been revealing to his children. Y'all, we're almost home. Keep your faith high. Keep your hopes high. Stay joyful, y'all. I know it's a little hard in these times, but stay joyful. Pray for it. Continue to pray for joy. Continue to pray for love to be poured in your heart. Continue to be the light of this world, of this dark and evil world, y'all. But those dreams that correlate perfectly, the feelings of those dreams, God is clear. He's a clear God. I'm not confused on anything he has shown me. I know it has to do with the rapture, y'all. And he's coming back. He's showing my girl. He's showing my family. He's showing the bride. He's showing us, y'all. He's talking to us very clearly. Time is almost up. And I believe in the words of Joshua. I believe that Joshua did hear from Jesus, and that when Jesus told him the Olympics won't happen because the state of the world would not be the same, indicating the tribulation has to happen before the Olympics. I believe it. I believe it, y'all. And he's not the only one who's heard that from Jesus. There's many people, go online and look this up. There's many people before Joshua who sat here and said that Jesus let them know, that God let them know that there will be no World Cup in 2026. I'm just so excited. I am so ready. And I just want to encourage y'all. I want to let y'all know that let's keep pushing strong. Let's keep fighting hard for the Lord, man. Let's keep on gathering people in this harvest. Let's keep on preaching the word. Let's keep on being bold for Christ. Let's continue to shine for him, y'all. In this given hour, this final seconds that we are in, let's push hard for the Lord, man. I love each and every one of y'all. I pray that y'all are doing well, and I hope y'all keep me in your prayers too, because the enemy, he's coming, man. He's coming full force at those who believe. So let's keep each other in prayers. Let's keep each other lifted up, and let's keep on spreading love. Keep on spreading Jesus everywhere you go, y'all. Love y'all. God bless.
The Lord gave me a message today, and he told me that I needed to share it because somebody needed to hear it. And he's been telling me for a long time that I am to prophesy and to share his word with those that need it. And I have not been ready to step into that. But this message today is meant for somebody. And it is so loud and it is so important that God wanted me to say it. So I'm going to say it. He told me this morning specifically that whoever this message is intended for has been in a season of isolation, of stagnancy, of feeling stuck, of potentially recovering from a significant hardship in their life. And you felt like you don't know where to go next, or you don't know what is to come. And that period of isolation and restoration is over. And I think that you've gotten glimpses of evidence in your life that something new is coming. You can feel it in your soul. You feel the Lord saying this to you. And what he showed me today to describe that feeling and what is to come is that you know that this transition is coming, and you have faith and you have belief that God is moving in your life, but it hasn't quite caught up yet. You just know that it's coming. And he showed me a bus, like a transfer station, a bus. And the best way to describe what is to come is that you've stepped on the bus and it isn't moving yet, but you're holding on to the handrail. And the reason that we hold on to the handrail and you need to just hold on a little bit longer, you know that you are about to be taken to the destination that comes next for you. But right now you're stopped and you're waiting for all of the things that you don't know what's going on yet. The other people to get on, the bus driver to do whatever they need to do. You don't know why you haven't started moving yet, but you know that it's coming. And so you need to brace yourself by holding on, because what happens when the bus starts moving? We fall back a little bit. We lose our footing and it feels scary, like we're going to fall. But those that are holding on to the rail, they're able to gather their footing quicker than those that weren't holding on. And when I asked God to clarify what that meant, he encouraged that if you just hold on to him and trust that the bus is moving and that you are going to the next destination and you are no longer stuck where you were at before, that even though it feels scary at first because you fall back a little bit, as long as you're holding on and trusting and knowing that you are moving forward, you gain your footing and you become more stable. And in that stability, you're moving now, but your body doesn't feel that fall anymore. And you are moving just as fast as the bus, but your body and your spirit has had time to catch up to it. And I think that season is coming. You are in it. You are on the bus. It's no longer waiting to step onto the bus, waiting for the bus to arrive at the station. You are in that next season. You feel that certainty for a reason. So when you have these moments of doubt that, okay, well, maybe nothing is happening, or maybe relief isn't coming, or maybe I still have to wait longer and I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. What you're supposed to do is trust and have faith that God is about to start moving in your life. He already has been moving in your life, even though it's felt distant, because in that moment of isolation and waiting for the bus to even get there, you were being restored and you were being refined, and all of those things needed to fall away, and you needed to take all of those things out of the bag that you're taking on the bus with you, because there just wasn't room for it to go with where you're going next. And it was so important for me to feel uncomfortable and make this video, because the next season is here. This is no longer a message of you need to wait. It is here, it is now, it is coming. Hold on for just a second longer in those moments of uncertainty, because for just a second, you're going to feel like you're falling back into something that you just escaped from. But it's just because your body needs to catch up with the reality that God's got you on now. And I pray that as you enter this new season, you give yourself grace in remembering that just because we've moved on and healed from other things doesn't mean that it stops affecting us, or that we are suddenly healed from all of these things that once held us captive. But that doesn't mean that you aren't going to have moments that feel like you're falling back. But as long as you stabilize yourself in the knowing that you are moving forward, you get your footing back a lot faster than you ever did before when you weren't holding on to anything. And God is with you and he is moving in your life. And I'm so proud of whoever needs to hear this, because that period of waiting for the bus to start moving is where most people give up. And you have held on and you have been faithful and you have done the work. And now you get to step into what is next for you.